Hello and welcome back on Evolve Quest. My name is Catherine. I'm an executive coach helping you to create a career you love and enjoy your journey there too. This video is for you if you are very conscientious and hardworking, yet find yourself underappreciated for your efforts at work. For example, missing out on promotion opportunities or getting paid lower than your peers. You may feel uncomfortable asking for what you know you deserve and hope that the good work will eventually get noticed anyway. If this hits home for you, in this video I share 3 tactics that will give you the foundation and the confidence to ask what you know you deserve in a way that preserves relationships at work and at the same time firmly states your intentions. This strategy is also very effective when you are in the process of interviewing for a new job and you're negotiating the offers. By the way, since this year's bonus season is now mostly over, it's a good time to reflect on what's just happened and create a plan for what's next for you at work. So this month I'm offering a free 45-minute career review sessions if you'd like to get a fresh perspective on your experience and market worth, as well as brainstorm inspiring career options going forward from an experienced headhunter and a career coach. Mwah! So the availability is limited as there is only one of me. So send me an email soon to book your spot at katrin@evolvequest.coach. So I'm sure you all come across people who are very comfortable to let everyone around them know, especially their bosses, how absolutely brilliant they are at what they do and how they deserve to be paid better and get promoted sooner. It can even feel very annoying to watch such colleagues being promoted over those who seem to deserve it more. On the job hunting front, I have come across candidates who have no problem pretending that they have another job offer to get themselves a higher salary. And yet, many clients I work with in coaching think that this way of negotiating is not nice. It feels too aggressive and it just feels unnatural for them. And yet, not being straightforward about what they want from the employer makes them feel unhappy, frustrated, and sometimes can lead to them even wanting to quit the job, to their employer's great surprise oftentimes. So the danger here is that even at the new place, they may end up repeating the same pattern and feel underappreciated all over again. So here are the 3 steps to prep yourself for a conversation that will help your current or future boss understand what you envision for yourself within their team. Step number 1, create and keep a victories journal. You do this to remind yourself just how awesome you are and the amazing things that you've already achieved in your career and continuing to achieve week to week. So go ahead and schedule now an hour this week when you sit down and list your professional victories from the first job you held until the most recent one. Under the heading of each job, you list 5 to 10 achievements, however small or major that may seem to you or others, and whether you were formally recognized for this or not. So when you get to the most recent job, do not stop until you list at least 10 successes. To give you some ideas, it may include, for one, actually getting the job in the first place. Maybe creating positive relationships with your colleagues and your boss. Maybe it's about finding a solution to a tricky situation or landing your first client or anything else. If there are examples that you can quantify as financial gain to your employer, as well as time saved, add those numbers there for sure. Then you can reread the whole list whenever you feel you need a confidence hit at work. And when you're speaking about a promotion or interviewing for a new job, bring up examples from this list to highlight your successes and value to the company. And then as you go through the year, just continue adding every small or major victory to this list as it happens. At the end of the year, the highlights from this list will make their way into your performance review to remind you and to help you talk about what you deserve for the year that's passed and set your expectations clearly for the year ahead. Okay, so step 2, Do your research. Sometimes we feel comfortable enough with the pay and title that we have without realizing that the market has moved on and we're missing out on a salary or a title raise. Or when negotiating a new job offer, we may miss out on asking for the correct market rate. To avoid falling into this trap, do not start any salary negotiations until you've researched and estimated your market worth. Start off by researching what you can find online. There are many websites, for example, Glassdoor is a very good one. It will help you to estimate the salary you deserve based on your function, seniority level, and location. But there are many other websites that can help you to do a similar thing. But for sure, do not stop there, as these numbers are just averages and they do not take into account your specific skills, your network, or your achievements. So as the next step, get at least 3 perspectives from people in your industry on the level of pay and title that you deserve. You can do this by scheduling 3 to 5 coffees with your friends and peers in the industry, as well as experienced headhunters who specialize in your sector. So do make sure to get the outside perspective before negotiating. Step 3, create new options. Don't wait for the better work opportunity to find you. Create your own opportunities. It is very easy to get stuck in the busyness of the day-to-day, forgetting that there's possibly so much more out there for us. And sometimes we don't ask for what we want for the fear of losing of what we have. So maybe you like a lot of things about your current job and you just don't want to rock the boat by asking for more. Or if you're interviewing for a new job, maybe you feel so excited about a position or a company and you just want to be really cautious when negotiating. So the way to make sure that you don't miss out on what you deserve is to create a few backup options. Yes, this could be a lengthy process, but it is so worth it. It is such a strong foundation and such an easygoing confidence for expressing what you know is fair. So this involves exploring other available job opportunities if you don't get the raise that you ask for or you don't get the job offer that you want. This could range from just simply looking at what's available online on recruitment websites, as well as speaking with headhunters, tapping on your own network to find out what else is possible for you. And ideally, you want to go through a few interview processes to discover what other offers you can receive. If you're currently actively looking for a new job, make sure that you start conversations with at least 10 companies alongside your ideal option. Aim to make applications around the same time, within a couple of weeks or so, with a goal to receive 2 to 3 job offers, even if some of those are not exactly what you want. Then, when you are negotiating with your ideal employer, you can bring up these offers in a nice way. You can let them know that you really want to be with them, but this is how the market rates your experience, so you really hope to find a solution. And same goes with negotiating for a raise. Depending on your relationship with your boss, you may or may not want to mention that you received other job offers, but simply knowing that you have these other opportunities will infuse you with confidence to spell out what you know you deserve. One other thing to mention, make sure that you set your expectations as early in the year or in the new job as possible, so that you avoid the disappointment at the end of the year when it's often too late to change what's in that bonus envelope. Once you've gone through this process, there is no need to feel like you need to act tough or pump yourself up to have that discussion about a raise or a higher salary offer, since you got all the facts and they are right there at your fingertips. So you're ready to walk through that glass door and put your point across clearly, simply, and nicely. You can explain to your boss why you deserve the promotion by highlighting your victories and successes at the current job, what you know your skills and experience are worth based on the research that you've done. And lastly, of course, it depends on the relationship with your employer. You may or may not like to mention what will happen if your needs are not met. while on the back of your mind knowing that you have these other options. So, how does this sound to you? Are you willing to give it a try and create new opportunities that truly reflect your worth and value to the company? I'd love to hear about what you get to try with this tactic, as well as any other ways that you tried before and succeeded in getting what you deserve while negotiating nicely. Feel free to email me your thoughts, comments, and findings to Katrin@evolvequest.coach. And do subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell notification button below to get more ideas on how to live with purpose and inner peace. I'll see you soon.